So it starts off with being able to count the beats in a tune. Sounds simple, yeah? Start your tune playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Count the beats, one bar. So now we start a tune playing and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just counted 3 bars of music. How to count properly. And all DJs are doing this all the time. Take that one thing away. In the music section, I said listen to a lot, collect a little. That was the big takeaway. The big takeaway here is all DJs are counting when they're DJing. If you're not doing that, you're not DJing right. It's as simple as that. So how do we do it? Okay, we've got 8 sections of 4 beats. How do we count those so it makes sense? Well, it's really, really simple. You start by counting the first bar like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second bar you count like this. 2, 2, 3, 4. The third bar is going to be 3, 2, 3, 4. And you keep counting up until you get to 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. And then you go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's that in action. So here's tune number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So, at the end of the 8-bar phrase, the kick drum disappeared and the girls started to sing, so something big happened. Let's listen to the other tune I've got lined up on the other deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time around a hand clap's come in. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and this time around a bass line's come in. So big things going on there, just as we are expecting. I'm going to do it over the speakers just so that you can hear exactly what I'm doing, of course. So the first thing to do, and here's the real trick, these two tunes are roughly the same tempo. You wouldn't mix tunes that weren't roughly the same tempo. So we know these are roughly the same tempo, and the tempo faders alter the tempo. So let's do something bold. Let's put the tempo of the incoming tune all the way up so we know it's really fast. And let's start playing it by hitting the play button on beat 1. Okay, so what's happening here? It started off sounding alright. The first beat, I'm going to press Q now and get it back to that first beat. The first beat sounded okay, the second one sounded okay, and then they started to slip. That's because this tune is a lot faster than this one, of course. Now the big problem with manual beat matching is knowing which tune is faster than the other. It's kind of like trying to do 2 things at once, trying to listen to both tunes together. But we know this one's faster, so we've taken away half of the difficulty. So let's slow it down a bit. Slow it down, you can see I've slowed it down a couple of notches there. And without worrying too much about where we are in the phrasing, let's just start it and have a listen and see whether it's a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to press Q again to go back to the beginning because that was a little bit better but not much. So let's make another big move down another couple of notches. Okay, so that took maybe 4 beats before it started to sound bad. Let's try again. Maybe 6 beats at a time. Let's slow it down again and have another go. Now that's sounding really good. We know it's always going to get a little bit faster because we're slowing it down carefully. Let's cue it again and just slow it down the tiniest a bit. We don't want to go too far because then we're back to worrying about whether this one's faster or slower than the other one. And let's try it this time around. By the way, if you do think you started it a tiny bit too early or a tiny bit too late, that's what the jog wheels are for. You can use these to just adjust it very slightly. But that's sounding pretty good to me. Yep, that's all sounding great. So point near that break. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. So we're counting an 8-bar section now. And then I'm going to start this one at the end of the section. 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. So now we don't have to count anymore. We know we've lined them up. We know the BPM is correct, and they're playing away nicely together. The outgoing tune has just gone to the kind of end section, which is just some strings, and the incoming tune has got its beat playing away nicely there. 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. And there's that bass line. And I'm sure you'll agree that was a pretty tight mix, all done without using sync.